Hi guys, welcome to the first Terminus base tour / update video. I will try to make these kind of videos for every wipe we do to keep everyone up to date. I will invite a guest for every episode that will sit down and discuss the bases with me. Today we have Modgey with me. I will link his channel in the description, so make sure you go and check it out. Join my Discord to socialize with other players, keep up with the latest news, or if you're in need of an admin. The link will be in the description. Alright, so the first base we have here is a road blockade made by Unknown. And
this guy's airlock is very open. Probably has a hard time with door campers.
yeah, most likely. We have no idea who lives here, unfortunately, since he wasn't in the base. So
I mean, I like how he has his own little sniper tower to the top.
yeah, I don't really see the point of it, since people just go around the blockade. It's not like you're driving a car and need to remove stuff, but
Hey, role players have their reasons, man. He probably charges poll taxes.
well, yeah, I like this base. It was really cool. It really stands out. Alright, the second base is a river base that turned into some kind of a compound.
I think this base might be my favorite because look how big it is. And like this is Terminus. It's not just your own little vanilla. This is like hardcore vanilla.
Exactly.
Getting a 1x1 down is hard, and look at what they've done.
And they really used everything they found as well. They tried to use every single little piece that they had to make to a compound, like to make a really good base about it.
They have their own little bridge too. It's locked off at the door. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't think they finished it, as you could see there. Alright, third base. I choose to film this base because of the chain link fences they put up all around the base, because this is not an easy task.
Yeah, finding these fences are extremely hard. I don't even know how they did this, but they did have one flaw because you can't actually wedge in from the sides, because they actually forgot to put in fences there.
Yeah, as you
But
can see there on the side,
I give them props, because look how many they found.
Yeah,
That's like at least what, 20 fences.
yeah, there's still some
like
missing, but I think it looks really cool. Like this is what we like to see. We like to see bases that is different, not just the average 1x2. They even
I
have
like
a
how they're
mailbox.
using everything to their advantage.
Yeah. Alright, the fourth base is a giant base that was located on one of the most popular roads, so I figured we would feature this.
Thing is huge, man. They even have their own little meeting area.
Yeah,
on the roof.
and a fidget spinner, probably for who's doing the dishes.
I haven't even had this big of a base in Vanilla Rust.
I like how they use the barricades to make a wall out of. So it actually,
they have their own little backyard.
yeah, it actually works like high external walls, except for that you can actually get shot over them. But
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I like it. They even have their own little large furnace room in here. That's cool.
yeah, it's quite unnecessary on this server, I would say, because you don't find that much ore, but I guess it's cool. Alright, one of my favorites. This is nothing special, I just liked it from a comic standpoint.
What is it? It's just a 1x1.
Yeah, it's a 1x1 with a fidget spinner on the top.
Little spinner at the top.
But yeah, here comes the good part about this base that I like. Everyone thinks it's a 1x1, but it's actually a 0.5er.
He doesn't even have space for a box.
And to demonstrate this, I actually closed the door. Shut up, Mike.
How does this guy survive?
Yeah, this must have been a troll base of some kind.
I think it was just a fail. I like it though. It's cute.
Fifth base.
Alright, for this base, I actually know this base personally because these guys were actually our neighbors. So these guys right here actually started off at the beginning of the wipe with like a little 2x1, and we had some problems with them, but over time we came back the next day and they had this massive thing, and we were wondering how they did it. We actually were almost able to raid them because they actually had a fault with their windows. You can actually hit the other wall through the corner, but they look like they upgraded everything to metal because we did that, and they ended up raiding us. So that's my little story.
Yeah, that's a Thankfully I think that it's fixed now, so bases isn't complete metal and stone. It's gonna be a lot more makeshift bases this wipe that's ongoing. These guys have really utilized everything they had. It didn't matter what they found, they used it on the base, as you can see. This makes no sense at all on a normal base.
I like the little roleplayer table. That's cool. They almost made a compound out of furnaces.
Yeah, I think that's what they were going for. They were looking for large furnaces to build around their base to seal it off. But yeah, I like this base. This is what we like to see. Bases that are made of what you can find, basically.
Yeah, that's creative. I like that.
The final base is nothing what it appears to be, and you will see that just in a minute here.
Yeah, I actually like this base because on the outside, you would just think this base is a total fail because of the open windows and all the fences, and you don't really see any loot. And the reason why is because they actually have their own little cave base at the very end of it that's kind of hidden.
Yeah.
So you'll see that in a second here.
This is a cave base, and the whole right part of the base that you see there, that's not even used. That's not a part of the base. It's just a troll part, basically. If we go into the base here, go for 2 sheet metal doors, and boom, we are in the core. And this is the guy sleeping. Unfortunately, I don't remember his name. It didn't show up there. So the only weakness here is what you see right now. If you want to pick the floor here.
Yeah, it's cool though because it'll catch raiders off guard.
Definitely. And as you can see here, he chose not to have a foundation here, so he could have a lot of stashes buried as well, storage purposes.
Great idea, because stashes are something you find way more than boxes in Terminus.
That was the last base of this wipe that we had. That was the beta wipe we had, so we could tweak stuff. People came with a lot of suggestions, and we actually did a stream for 3.5 hours going through every suggestion, so everyone that wanted could come into the stream and basically form the server with us. And I'm gonna go through the patch notes now to the wipe we're actually in right now. This video has been delayed due to some server issues we had, but it's all solved now, and there we go. So the first change we have this week is that coal locks is slightly harder to find, as many of you might have noticed already. Double-barreled shotgun has been nerfed in its loot spawn. P2s and revolver now spawns more often in lower spawn tiers. Semi-rifles and custom SMGs are moved to mid-tier, and you have way less chance of finding them in the barrels. The M9 is put into the loot table, as many of you might already seen. Lower tier weapons spawn more, and the higher tier weapons spawns less. Weapon attachments are in the game. Things that gives you metal frags from the recycler have now been nerfed. The ore bonus is now fixed, so no more free stuff from glitches. Mailboxes are removed. Large furnaces has been nerfed from spawning. Tables and chairs and planters are now gone from the loot table. The reason for this is because people placed them everywhere, cluttered up the server, and it just wasn't nice. We might add in planters though again, we'll see. Our suggestion was to add something to the minecarts, so minecarts now are medcarts. You now get 2 bean cans instead of 3 if you manage to get them in the loot. You can now get a flame turret. It's super rare and you get it from airdrops. The crap spawns in military crates has been lowered significantly. Bullet spawns is now in the game, which can spawn from 5 to 10 bullets, pistol and rifle. The explosive ammo 5.56 has been nerfed down to 12 from 30. Large boxes is nerfed in loot spawn. And sheet metal doors are nerfed in the loot table as well. There might be something that I've forgotten. This is my notes that I had, but that should sum everything up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.